It is said that an adverb qualifies a verb, but this is a very incomplete definition of adverb. Though it does qualify verb, but it qualifies some other parts of speech also. Let us begin with the first way that it qualifies verb. It implies that it tells us something more about verb. If we say there is a sentence, he runs, then quickly is added as an adverb because now quickly tells us how he is running. So in this way, we come to know something more about the verb when adverb is used. So sometimes time is told, sometimes place is told, sometimes manner is told. All these are the different types of adverbs. The adverbs are of various types. They are not only formed by using ly. The words which tell us about time, tell us about place, so all those fall in the category of adverb. In the first sentence, we have used quickly after the verb run, which tells us how he runs. Then, in the second sentence, adverb is used to qualify adjective. You just read the sentence, she is remarkably intelligent. Intelligent is an adjective. And the adverb remarkably is telling us something more about adjective. She is exceptionally intelligent. She is wonderfully intelligent. So all these are adverbs which can be used to qualify adjective. So when we want to lay some greater stress on the word adjective, we generally use adverb because another adjective cannot qualify adjective. We cannot say she is remarkable, intelligent. Grammatically, it is wrong. But here, remarkably is performing the function of qualifying adjective. In a third sentence, we see that adverb also qualifies another adverb. This is the third function of an adverb. Just read the sentence. She runs extremely quickly. Here, quickly itself is an adverb which is being qualified by another adverb extremely. So, quickly is also being something, some new information about the word quickly is being given through another adverb extremely. So, these are the three major functions of adverb: to qualify verb, to qualify adjectives, and to qualify another adverb. To qualify another adverb. Sometimes adverb is used not to qualify adjective or verb but the whole of the sentence. In this case, it is called, it is separate from the rest of the sentence and we try to put it comma after it, and this kind of adverb generally comes at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. Read the fourth sentence. Unfortunately, he could not win the election. In this sentence, he could not win the election. The comment is being made about this outcome of the election. Unfortunately, is an adverb that makes some comment, some observation, some sort of reaction or opinion about the whole of the sentence. So this is the fourth function of adverb, to qualify the whole of the sentence. Now we will like to discuss difference between adjective and adverb. In order to understand the difference between adjective and adverb, we will have to bear in mind that adjective is used to qualify noun only. In other words, it tells something additional about noun. But adverb is used to qualify mainly verb and also adjective and adverb. This example will illustrate how when the same word comes after verb, it becomes adverb. But when the same word comes before noun, it becomes adjective. So just look at the third example. He works hard. Here hard comes after the word after the verb work. That is why hard in this sentence will be treated as adverb. But in the fourth sentence, hard comes before the noun worker. When it comes before the noun, it becomes adjective. So here hard is adjective in the fourth sentence, but in the third sentence, hard is an adverb because it comes after the verb work. Same is the case in fifth and sixth sentence. In fifth sentence, we see fast is used after the verb run. So fast grammatically will be considered adverb. But when fast comes before noun response, then the same word becomes adjective. Though there is no change in the form, both are it remains fast as an adverb also and as an adjective also. But we have to find out whether it is adverb or an adjective on the basis of noun. If noun is being qualified, then it is adjective. If verb is being qualified, then it is adverb. In the sixth and in the seventh and eighth sentence also the same rule applies. The word daily qualifies the verb come, so it is adverb. And in the eighth sentence, the same word daily qualifies the noun newspaper, so it is adjective. In the eighth sentence, daily is adjective, but in the seventh sentence, daily is an adverb. So this distinction must be made clearly. Same is the case with ninth and tenth sentence. He is a latecomer, he often comes late. In the ninth sentence, late is an adjective, but in the tenth sentence, late is as an adverb because it comes after verb. When it comes after verb, it becomes adverb. When it comes before adjective, then when it comes before noun, then it becomes adjective. So this in the first sentence, though there is change in the form, but the same rule of noun applies. Just we read, he is a quick runner. Here runner is a noun. That is why quick is adjective. But quickly is used after the verb run. So when some word is used after the verb, then it becomes adverb. So in this way, though there are so many cases where the same shape remains, and we have to decide whether it is adjective or adverb on the basis of noun and verb. If it comes before a noun, then it is adjective, and if it comes after verb, then it is adverb. Generally, it is believed that the word ending in ly is an adverb, though it is true in most of the cases, but there are certain verbs which have ly but they are not adverbs. They are rather adjectives. If we want to use them as adverb, we have to add in a manner or in a way these words to make them adverb. This example is illustrated you can see how if she always loves me, we cannot say she always loves me motherly. Motherly is not an adverb and love requires adverb. In order to make motherly adverb, we will have to add in a manner. So this is an adverbial phrase, she always loves me in a motherly manner. But if we simply say he behaved cowardly, that is wrong. We will have to use he behaved in a cowardly way. Then only grammatically will it be considered a correct sentence. So sometimes this is confusing. We carry the impression that ly, the word ending in ly, is always adverb. But this is not true as has been explained through these examples. Similarly, there are certain adjectives which can be used as adverb without ly. They are acceptable in both ways. You can use ly, you can make do without ly. Both will be treated. For instance, there are certain adjectives which can also be used as adverbs without having ly after them. For instance, generally it is believed that we add ly to make an adjective into an adverb. For example, quick is an adjective, we use the word quickly as an adverb. Slow is an adjective, slowly is an adverb. But these very adjectives sometimes can be used as adverbs without having ly after them. For instance, he spoke loud and clear is also grammatically correct, and we can also say he spoke loudly and clearly. Second example, she buys things cheap or cheaply. In both ways, the sentence is correct. He drives very slow or slowly. It is acceptable in both ways. So, thus, sometimes there are certain adjectives which can be used as adverb also in the same form without the need to add ly after them. Though the major rule is that we form adverb from adjective by adding ly. For instance, healthy, healthier, healthily, yeah, for example, slow, slowly, or beautiful, beautifully, extreme, extremely. So generally adjectives change into adverb with the use of ly after them. But these are exception to this rule, and here we can use the adjective as adverb without adding ly after them. Words can be used as preposition as well as adverbial particle. How do we come to know whether this is preposition or an adverbial particle? We have to learn this rule that preposition connects a noun. There is some noun after preposition, but adverbial particle does not require such nouns. If there are no nouns after these very words, then it becomes adverbial particle. For instance, in the first example is climbing up. Here up is an adverbial particle because there is no noun after up. But in the second sentence, mountain is the noun. When up is followed by the noun, when it connects some noun, then it becomes preposition. In the second sentence, up is a preposition, but in the first sentence, up is an adverbial particle. Same is the case with the third and fourth sentence. In the third sentence, in is an adverbial particle. It tells us about the position or about the direction. Here, in is an adverbial particle. But in the fourth sentence, when noun is there after in, then it becomes preposition. In is preposition in the fourth sentence, but in is an adverbial particle in the third sentence. There are some of the words which can be used as adverbs without ly and with ly. But when ly is used with these words, then the meaning changes. For instance, in the first sentence, he came late. Here, late means he didn't come on time. But lately doesn't mean, lately means recently, in the recent past. So here, lately has different meaning than late. It doesn't have the same meaning as late has. So there is a change in meaning when ly is used. Lately conveys the sense of recently, while late conveys the sense of not coming on time. Similarly, short and shortly. Shortly means very soon. Short means to shorten, to reduce something. For example, he cut short his visit. Here, short is an adverb, but it has the sense that he reduced the length of his visit or the period of his visit due to his mother's illness. So here, cut short means to reduce, but shortly means very soon. You say, I will meet you shortly. Here, shortly means I will meet you very soon, or as in the sentence, he will come to meet us very shortly. So here, shortly means very soon. So there is a lot of difference in the meaning of short used as adverb and shortly used as an adverb. Same is the case with direct and directly. When we say direct as an adverb, it means without any change in between, straight way. Direct means straight way. He went direct to New York by plane. He didn't have to change plane. He went straight way to New York by embarking on a plane. But directly means immediately. He answered my question directly. Or you may say he went direct to New York. He after reaching the city went directly to his home. Here directly means immediately at once. So there is a difference in meaning. Direct means straight without any break, whereas directly means immediately. So this difference has to be noted while using direct and directly as adverb. High and highly. Highly in this sentence is used in a figurative sense, not high in the sense of height, but high is used literally. High means very high up, a great height in that sense. For instance, the city, he threw the ball very high. It went at a great height. So high here conveys the sense of height literally. Whereas I think very highly of him, here highly is used figuratively, which means I think great of, I admire him greatly, I like him greatly. This is what highly means in this sentence. Wide and widely. So wide, when it is used as an adverb, it means completely. The door was wide open. Here wide means completely open. Widely होता है at different places, at all places. He is widely known. He is famous across the country. People in different corners of the world know him. So widely has different connotation. Wide means completely. Widely means at a number of places. At a number of places in remote areas also. Similarly, he works. Sorry, the door was wide open. In the sentence, wide means completely, but he is widely known means he is famous in different areas. Use free as an adverb. It means without taking any money, free of charge. As in the sentence, he distributed his books free. He did not take any money for his books, he gave them without any charge. But he helped me freely. Freely here means willingly and happily. Here it has different meaning. He helped me very willingly and quite happily. So thus free when used as an adverb means without any taking any money, but freely means willingly and happily. Thus all these adverbs have different connotation when used with ly or without ly. Three types of adverbs in a sentence. They are arranged in a particular order. First, the adverb of manner is used, then adverb of place is used, and then adverb of time is used. In the given sentence, beautifully is an adverb of manner. It tells us how she sang. When there is an answer to the question how, that adverb is called adverb of manner. And then we have two adverbs of place at the concert and in the hall. The smaller unit of place is placed first and the larger unit of place is placed later on. In these two units, at the concert is a smaller unit, so it has been put first, and in the college is a bigger unit, and so it has been placed after the smaller unit. And there are two adverbs of time also. In this case also the same rule applies. We can say at 5 p.m. is a shorter unit and yesterday is a bigger unit. So we have first put the shorter unit 5 p.m. then we have used yesterday. So this is the common order that in the sentence which has object also, generally the adverb comes after the object. And the object, after the object, the first verb that is to be used is the adverb of manner. And the second adverb is the adverb of place. And the third one is the adverb of time. So this is the order generally followed in deciding the order of adverbs. Sometimes when the object is very big, then the adverb sometimes is placed before the object. For instance, in the sentence number 2, we have reversed the normal order of putting the adverb. Adverb is generally placed after the object. But in this sentence, since the object is longer one, the list of the prize winners is the object. We have put the adverb briefly before the object because of the object being longer. Similarly, in the third sentence, at the meeting in the college, which are the adverbs of place, they should have come earlier than the adverb of time. But we have reversed this order simply because the adverb of place is longer. At the meeting in the college is the adverb of place, and we have put yesterday before this adverb of place, which is not the normal order. So in this way, when the object is bigger one, or when some adverb is larger one, in that case the normal order is slightly modified. Now we want to discuss the various types of adverbs related to time. Sometimes a sentence contains a number of adverbs of time. Then we have to decide the order in which those adverbs are to be placed. For instance, if a sentence contains adverbs of duration, frequency, and the time when, in this case, we have to first use the adverb of duration. Then we have to use the adverb of frequency. And lastly, we have to use the adverb of when. The adverbs denoting the time when. So in this given sentence, for 2 hours is the adverb of duration. And then we have placed daily, which is the adverb of frequency. And then we have used last month, which answers the question when. These 3 adverbs of time, they were there in one sentence, and we decided their order by putting the adverb of duration first, then the adverb of frequency, and lastly the adverb related to the time when. So this is made quite clear through this sentence. Sometimes a sentence contains adverbs of indefinite frequency. Adverbs of indefinite frequencies are always, often, usually, generally, normally, as a rule, seldom, rarely, sometimes, hardly, ever. They are generally placed after the helping verb and before the main verb. These adverbs of indefinite frequency are generally placed in the middle position, which means that they are placed after the helping verb but before the main verb. As in the given sentence, though there is no helping verb, we have placed always in the sentence number 1, he always comes late. Here the adverb of indefinite frequency always has been put before the main verb come. Similarly, in the second sentence, often has been placed before the main verb or before the main verb go. And in the third sentence also, the same rule applies. Generally is placed before the main verb help. He seldom smokes in the fourth sentence, seldom is placed before the main verb. If there is helping verb in such sentences, then these adverbs of indefinite frequency are generally placed after the helping verb but before the main verb. In the fifth sentence, we have used the adverb of indefinite frequency always after the helping verb but before the main verb. and this is the general rule with regard to adverbs of indefinite frequency. But some adverbs of indefinite frequency can be placed in a sentence at the front or at the end also. These are four adverbs of indefinite frequency such as sometimes, normally, usually, which can be placed at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence as well as in the middle of the sentence. So these are exceptional adverbs of indefinite frequencies which can be moved to any position either at the beginning or in the middle or at the end. For instance, sometimes he helps me, he sometimes helps me, or he helps me sometime. In this way, sometimes can be moved from one position to the other without any grammatical error. One thing more that we need to learn is that adverb of manner are generally placed after the object, but they cannot be placed between the subject and the object. For instance, he quickly runs a race, but we cannot say he runs quickly a race. Here we have tried to put quickly in the middle of the object. This is grammatically incorrect. We should bear though generally the adverb of manner that comes after the object, but sometimes it is also placed before the verb, but it is never placed between the verb and the object. Then it becomes a wrong sentence. Adverbs of definite frequency are either placed at the beginning of a sentence or at the end of a sentence. They are not placed in the mid position. As in the example 1, twice a week he plays cricket. Here we have placed the adverb of definite frequency at the beginning of a sentence. And in this sentence, we can change this sentence by placing the adverb at the end of the sentence. He plays cricket twice a week. Now there are certain negative adverbs of frequency, indefinite frequency, placed at the beginning of the sentence for the sake of emphasis. When this is done, in that case, helping verb precedes the subject. As in the given examples, we see seldom has been placed at the beginning, then we have put helping verb does before the subject. Seldom does he go to the cinema, otherwise this sentence would have been he seldom goes to the cinema. We have placed seldom at the beginning to focus upon it, to lay greater stress upon it. Similarly, we have placed never at the beginning, then we have put helping verb have before the subject. And then the normal word order, subject plus helping verb plus same, is reversed, and then helping verb is put before the subject. Same is the case in the third sentence also. Hardly does he take interest in his work. We have put hardly at the beginning, and we have also put helping verb before the subject. So we should bear this rule in mind, because generally we do not observe this rule while formulating sentences. Then they are held grammatically incorrect. To avoid grammatical errors, we should try to memorize this rule.